the greatest pleasures in storytelling is telling stories to children. It is also the most challenging. I'm Brendan Nolan. I'm a storyteller and writer, and I tell stories to more than 5,000 children in schools every single year. This is storytelling at home. Many children like to hear the same story often, for it gives them a certainty with which to measure other experiences in a developing life. It's the smaller ones, it keeps saying, tell me the same story. Look, others are a bit older, like to hear new stories, so long as they also follow a well-recognized pattern of calm, uncertainty, danger, and challenge overcome. If there are 4 mice at a crossroads to begin with, then there should be 4 mice accounted for at story's end, no matter what the age of your listener is. Some people are afraid to tell the traditional stories of terror and mayhem to children, but children are remarkably resilient and accommodating to such stories. Our human DNA recalls a time when dark shadows on the outskirts of our campfire really were there to devour us. Children know more than adults, for adults forget that there are demons still lurking about. No question. They listen to the story and they will say yes. What they want from the story, what children want from the story, is assurance that all will be well in the end, that the demon will be vanquished, or at least an alternative way home should be shown, where demons do not await the unwary traveller. And that someone knows where the mice are now. So here's a story that I tell very often to school children of all ages. And in my travels I have discovered that there are international versions of this story. And so far in my count I have counted about 12 stories, 12 countries that have the same story, just with slight variations in the characters. So what I want you to do is to help me the same as the children helped me. And I want you to clap like that, slowly now, slowly. Now I know I can't hear you, but you can hear me, so we're going to do this. So slowly, like that. Thank you. And then the second sound is same thing, faster, but you're not applauding, it's not clapping, so you do this. Got that? And then, well, one day, a rooster went for a walk. And it's a hot sunny day. And as he walked along, you do the sound. First sound. And that's the sound of the rooster walking along. And he's walking and walking and walking. And he gets very tired. And he looks down on the ground and he sees on the ground before him his own shadow. Oh, and he's looking at his shadow, And then the next thing he hears, the second sound. Do the second sound from you. It's still not clapping now. Just do it there yourself. Participate. That's what it's all about. Storytelling is participating. So you clap a little bit faster there now. It's not applause now. And so he's there and he's looking down at the ground and he hears this sound. And when he looks down, this time there's a bigger shadow has come in front of him. And he looks around. He knows 2 things now. He knows that whatever is behind him can move faster than he can, but it's also bigger than him. And when he turns around to look, he sees a wolf has come into his life. And so he asks the wolf what he wants. And the wolf says, what do I want? I go to have my lunch. And it's a chicken lunch. And you, my friend, are the chicken. Well, the rooster didn't want to be the chicken. Why would you want to be eaten by a wolf? So he had to think that the wolf was bigger than him and he was stronger than him. And, well, what's he going to do? So he says to the wolf, well, if you're going to have me for lunch, you got to do what people do before people have their lunch. And the rooster said, what do people do before they have their lunch? He said, they say a prayer. He said, I'm a wolf. I don't know how to say prayers. I'm just going to eat you. No, I promise you, if you do this, oh, it will taste much better. I know these things. Oh, wolf said, okay. I'll say a prayer. And this is the prayer that he said. Bibbidi 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 bop. Bobbidi bobbidi bibbidi bibbidi bop. And the rooster says, what's that supposed to be? He says, it's a prayer. He said, I never went to school or anywhere else. I don't know any prayers, so that's a wolf's prayer. He said, that's no use. He said, did you ever go past somewhere where there were people saying prayers? What did it sound like? It doesn't matter what they said. What did it sound like? Oh, it sounded a bit like this. La, 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 la. Oh, that was terrible. That was terrible, said the rooster. But he said, okay, well, you can try it. Then can I eat you? Yeah, of course. Yeah. So the wolf goes, stop. You have to put your hands together. I'm a wolf and I haven't got hands. I've only got paws. Oh, very frustrated wolf at this stage. He was very hungry and he was getting very, very angry. But the rooster said, you must put your paws together instead of your hands. Like that. And then you say a prayer. And then can I eat you? Yes. He said, okay. Paws together. Oh, stop, says the rooster. Yes. No, you have to put your paws together, look up to the sky, close your eyes, and say your prayers. And then can I eat you? The rooster said, I promise you that if you do everything I say, you can eat anything you see as soon as you open your eyes. Do you promise? I promise. Okay. Pause together. Look up to the sky. Close your eyes. Close my eyes. Say your prayer. And so, when the wolf opened his eyes again, he could see nothing. For while his eyes were closed, the rooster had gone far, far away and travelled all the way home. And the wolf got no food. And that's the story of the rooster and the wolf. And I hope you tell it often, and I hope you tell it in your own version. In that example, I've used little hand puppets that I gathered over the years, but you can do it just the same with your hands and your fingers. And you can make one hand the rooster. And once you say to children, that's a rooster, and he's going like that, children say, yeah, okay. And then you say, well, the big wolf comes along, and the wolf is coming along, the wolf just wants to eat him. You can do it that way with your hands if you want. Or you can change it round, because people I know from different countries, one said to me, In our country, in Portugal, it's not a rooster, it's a lamb. And another friend of mine from Chile in South America said, in our country it's the same story, but it's a panther instead of it being a wolf. So different countries have different versions. So that's the version I have. Now you have it. I hope you tell it well. I hope you tell it often, and happy storytelling. If you like the video, press share down below or leave a comment and join in our growing community, and we'll chat about stories. And if you want any questions answered, I will answer them. My name is Brendan Nolan. Thank you for watching, and happy storytelling.